away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Getting up, too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself.
What happens is that you bring intentionality to the fore.
So hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So this will be our first ever art video, like official art video on the channel. I think let me see my phone. I don't know, maybe around 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. one of that. So as you can see, this is our current painting. My hands are so stained, black everywhere. This is our current art piece, and I'm working on going for my first ever art exhibition. Again, there's someone in my ear right now, guys. It's dropping kinda. I'm trying to do like a stage of this thing. I'm not talking to Asia. I do like a stage of this painting. I don't think I have enough black to complete this back thing, but I mean, it's not looking mad at all. I think I like this shade. So this is more like a first coating that I've done on the painting. So I applied for an exhibition and it's ending in 4 days. And we are meant to come up with 4 original paintings minimum for the exhibition. Then they'll now do screening and then choose which art form they would like to display for the exhibition. This is a 1-part series of the 4 paintings I want to exhibit. I hope I'm able to, meet up with a deadline that says in 4 days, and I'll just start to paint one. And this is quite a large painting. I don't think I'll paint another one of this size. I think I'll get maybe something half of this. Yeah, this is quite a big one. So
I should get some sleep.
So I don't know if I'll leave this for the 9th or just keep going at it. It depends on how I'm feeling on my mood. But yeah, this is one of the 4 series paintings I have to do. So fingers crossed. We will meet up, finish up everything. So this painting is quite, I don't know what this painting. It's quite annoying. I have to use plenty of, the paint maybe to cover up large space. I feel like I'll be painting on, I don't know, on maybe medium-sized canvases, not necessarily a large one as this. This is quite large. Extra large set, I would say. Like for real though.
Due to personal reasons and unforeseen circumstances, I'll be going back to sleep.
Keep my hand in the fire. Won't learn my lesson till I let it burn, but never lose my desire. Had it from the moment that I felt my first love. I knew I'd never get enough of you. I'll take the risk like I'm bulletproof. Shots in my heart, but it bleeds the truth. A part of every little thing I do, like a tattoo.
Hi guys.
Just like a tattoo. I'll always.
Yeah, so we came for a conference.
Like a tattoo. Just like a tattoo. I'll always have you. My inhibitions fade away. Can't think with my head, my gut won't let me change. Try to deny, but you beg me to taste. If I end as a loser, it'd be worth the game. Cause I can never get enough of you. I'll take the risk like I'm bulletproof. Always on my heart like a tattoo. A part of every little thing I do, like a tattoo. Swear every time is the last time I let you get up under my skin. I wanna let the ink dry, but wanna try till it's right. Here we go again. a weapon, you slay me forever. Connected like a tattoo. Just like a tattoo. I'll always have you. Ooh, love's a tattoo. Oh, just like a tattoo. I'll always have you. Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but
Say it again. How about me? Rivera, it's your first time we're here today. Fantastic, you're welcome. Who else? Who else? Everyone here, this is your first. If this is your first time here at Rivera, can you raise your hand? Wow, please put your lovely hands. The steps are ordered. What happens is that you bring intentionality to the fore. You now become more intentional, you become more aware. And the more aware you become, the better your life grows. Because then you're able to piece together the incidences in your life. And the outcomes. You're able to learn faster. So, all that plenty grammar was to say that you are here because your destiny met with, God, and they had a conversation. They said, this person needs to be here to move from one level to the other. Right? Do we agree? So, the app is blessed to have amazing consultants who are facilitators that will help us, guide us, teach us about the right concepts of We have doctors, we have, community experts, we have financial, teachers, we have parenting, psychologists, nutrition, lifestyle experts, just so that we can live the rich, abundant, purposeful, fulfilled life, wealthy life that we have been created to live. Today, opening the event for us, or the training, is an amazing young man. He is also a wealth creation expert. He has such a great teaching on community, building community, and how human beings are actually wired to succeed in communities. That's how our wirings are. We are wired to succeed in communities. Wealth is passed through communities, through families, through tribes, whatever name you want to call it, but it's all encompassing of the idea of community. And to help us to do that today is none other than my wonderful, darling, Ikenna Okechukwu Hector. He's putting us together. He's looking very... How far? How far? Oh, yeah. I didn't tell them that I came all the way from the United States of Lagos. Allow me to introduce myself. Let's put your hands together for a quick now.
Please celebrate MJ for us a bit of thank you. Good morning, everyone. Yes, ma'am. Let's go ahead. You do it? Take a look from the back. Amazing. How many of us are comfortable taking a look from the back? Yes.
She was the special advisor to a Nigerian governor, and she worked with the senator as a senior legislative aide, and she's been part of the management and leadership of various commercial, non-governmental organizations and private sector companies, both in Nigeria and in the United States. She has authored 3 books, and she has a wealth of experience in policy development, clinical psychology, manufacturing sector, administrative oversight, and impact sector development and implementations. All these speak to her administrative sagacity, her leadership versatility, and intellectual prowess laced in innovation and efficiency as a thought expert. She has been a professor of psychology in 2 American universities, the Towson University and Harvard Community College, both in Maryland, USA. She's worked in a psychiatric hospital as part of the clinical team and has experience with both outpatient and home-based psychological services. Her areas of expertise in psychology include child and family therapy, clinical psychology, health psychology, and industrial organizational dynamism.
Welcome, Dr. Aiku, Dr. Ijoma Nwafọ. Please, this is amazing.
Thank you very much. Welcome. How Vivera is shaped. Vivera took into consideration the whole person, and that's what brought me into the faculty. You saw the flyer, it says wealth acceleration. The planning and development of Vivera, we also discovered through research that the whole person makes a better business person. The whole person makes a better wealth creator. That's why you have people in the world talking about, all of a sudden you hear Microsoft and Bill Gates had a divorce, and it becomes the main issue because when all is said and done, they're human beings. So I am very humbled to be here. I know when the profile was being read, I'm here to focus on the social aspect of the person who is going to be creating this wealth, and more specifically, intentional parenting. Now, usually we have people say, but my kids are already grown, what do I need it for? Then pass it on to your grandkids, or pass it on to your children. And if you're not interested in having children, or it's just not your thing, you don't think anybody can teach you anything, then apply it to your business. Make sense?
Makes sense.
But I want you to have an open mind, because as I speak, you know exactly why intentional. Remember what I said, that you can apply what I'm saying to your business. In your business, the absence of communication will kill your business. I work for an international organization and I've worked outside the country. One of the biggest gaps I see in businesses is that people don't talk to their employees enough. They don't communicate. They just assume you should know. But abroad, they're having meetings. This company I work with, every Monday, 15 minutes or we'll do a quick huddle. That's what they call it. You know what it is? The highlights. There might be 5 people talking. They give you 3 minutes and it's time. And the CEO will come and say, let's go change the world. Justice to everybody. Everybody's ginger. It's Monday. It means a lot. In families, people don't talk to their children. They say they're too young. I'm here to correct that. Children are never too young to be spoken to. Let me take you back. When a woman is pregnant by 16 weeks in utero, the child hears. Their ears are fully developed. You start talking to your womb. Start talking to that uterus. Sing to the uterus, affirm to it, speak greatness to it. That's why when husband and wife quarrel, when the child is in utero, watch that child. When he's born in a chaotic environment, it will be a combative child. He learnt it in utero. And you'll be wondering, it's follow come, I don't know where they got it from you. You transmitted it to them. So imagine if the transmission starts in utero. Think about it, the food you eat is in utero. I feel sorry when I talk to some pregnant women and say, I hate vegetables, I can't stand it. And you're having children, they will hate vegetables. And inevitably, they will have a deficiency struggle as adults. Because that deficiency started in utero. That's just to remind you about the power of parenting. It starts in utero. So when you talk to your children, you're talking to their spirit, not their age. And I always get in this question, what of sex? How can you talk to a 5-year-old? How can you say that? I say, well, you're creative based on their age, but the message still remains the same. Let me ask you, how many of you here remember what your parents told you, even though they told you when you were a child? And it didn't make sense then? And then as an adult, you look at the same, or a particular situation and say, that's what my father used to tell us, so I didn't realize. Do you understand? Why? Because it is in your spirit. It is in your subconscious. It's not everything they told you, even remember the language, but you know it was taught to you. That's why you have to intentionally speak to your children. they will remember. Don't worry, even the child acts like they don't understand. They will remember. That's why repetition is a very powerful tool in parenting. So, these are all the possible things and more you can transmit. I'm going to just use one theory. There's so many theories. This is one of my favorite because it breaks it down. I'm just going to run through it real quickly. Just, please, the awareness here is for you to know how early we start imbibing things in our children. From 0, once you give birth to them, till the age of 1, you're teaching your child either to trust or mistrust. To trust or mistrust. If you leave your child to cry, just because somebody told you to leave them cry is okay, and lay in bed, even if you're not sleepy, close your eyes and listen to the breath. See how you breathe. Do you breathe in a relaxed way, or is your breathing so fast? How is your brain going? Is it going to bills you have to pay, or is it going to dreams you're yet to have, to implement? That's living. Next, please, the slide. I'm seeing myself. So it goes on and on. You see how abundance and scarcity. Stagnation. You know, there's some people in their 60s. So sad. There's some people in their 60s, they have nothing to show for it. And that's why you need to pay attention. You need to invest in yourself. You need to raise your financial literacy. I want to end this by making a confession. As I started growing up, I realized that I come from a very blessed background, not wealthy, blessed, resourceful. But there was one error that my parents made, and I realized it going through this. And I'm sure some of you can relate. You were provided for, but nobody ever had communication with you about how the provisions happened. Do you get? It's financial illiteracy. Because then you grow up, you'll be a spendthrift. Money comes, you say, let me go and provide this, because that's all you knew. Does that make sense? But you don't know the story behind, you don't know. Then you see a man, I'm sure some of my peers, their parents were traders, but they went to the shop with their fathers, and they saw from the beginning how the money was made to how the money was spent. They are financial literates, while I was a financial illiterate. Does that make sense? But what turned me around was knowledge. What turned it around was knowledge. Because I started asking myself, what if I decide that I don't want to work anymore? And to be honest with you, I'm at that stage. I really don't feel like working 9 to 5. I'm not interested. In fact, after the job with the Hague Institute for Innovation of Law, I promised myself that I don't want to be answerable to any office. I want to enjoy life. So what does that mean? It means I have to make money, I have to invest money, I have to save money, and I have to spend wisely. And that's one of the motivations for me to have joined Vivera. So, all these values you're getting from Vivera, from your life, from business, if you cannot transmit it to your children, you will regret it. Some parents today are alive and wondering where they went wrong. It is because of the lack of knowledge. A lot of people have not even encountered intentional parenting. A lot of parents don't even know that you can stop, pause before you do things with your children. Even beating your children. Why must you beat your children while you're angry? What is making you so angry? Your child stole 50 naira from you and you're so angry. You shouldn't be angry. You should be disappointed. You should ask yourself, why did your child get to the point of stealing? What made them steal? Did you ever have conversation about not stealing, or you just assume they're going to learn that? No virtue. No virtue is prepackaged. You teach virtue. It's not prepackaged. Last thing, I'm just giving little tips. Very last thing. I'm also going to exemplify what I said. From ages 6 and under, if you don't establish structure, if you don't establish systems, just like in your businesses, you will suffer. Your child will give you pepper. Why? Because at that age, they're highly malleable. You can mold them. Your words mean a lot. The pitch, the tone of your voice means a lot. 6 and under. They start getting older, start mixing with other people in school, it gets more challenging. So what am I saying? If you're going to beat your child, that's it. And when you're beating, don't beat in anger. But more importantly, teach them that the world is black and white. Black or white. Don't worry, as they get older, the world will introduce the gray. What am I saying? Last example. Don't ever tell your child it's okay that if they steal sweet, it's not the same as when they steal 50 naira. Stealing is stealing is stealing.
Wow. Who knew that the way you network with your children when they're young determines like the quality of their lives, the quality of their thoughts, determines whether they grow up with a scarcity mindset or an abundance mindset, right? So indeed, the quality of our networks determine the quality of our lives. When we relate with people, determine the quality of our lives. Please, let's put our hands together for Vivian. We have the best of the best here, the very best. I have listened to the Alberts, Dr. Alberts. You would think you know until they begin to humble you with, details about your own body and how it works and what you should do, to take care of your body. It's just fantastic. Mentor is going to come up shortly, and our minds are going to be blown away because he has the finest, the best, the most qualified I have seen ever to teach on health education and world creation. Changed my life completely, and of course through him I'm a part of the Vera Academy and met Dr. IG, met amazing people like Dio, it's fantastic, it's phenomenal.
Performance expert, a premium business strategist, mentor, career and life coach. He is the chief visionary leader of Merinos Consulting and Mentoring Limited, a foremost Pan-African company focusing on study, research, teaching and certified knowledge as a primary asset for the process of wealth creation. Ugochukwu mentoring and coaching experience and skills were developed at JP Morgan Chase Bank in the United States, where he was the lead facilitator in the Performance Management Review (PMR). Ugochukwu holds a bachelor's degree in accounting, and he was a certified tax specialist in the United States of America, a diploma in SMEs, creating growth through entrepreneurship and innovation at Galilee International Management Institute, Israel. With over 15 years of practice and experience in facilitating strategic management, business, and investment training, he has facilitated programs and trained for JP Morgan Chase Bank, USA, Central Bank of Nigeria, Angel Foundation USA, Zenith Bank PLC, Fidelity Bank PLC.
Hello everyone. I was going to give you $1 million. How would you say hi? You like money too much. Let's put your hands together for yourself. Okay, we're going to have lots of fun. How many of you are having fun so far? Raise your hand. You're having fun? Lots of fun like myself? Amazing. Can we celebrate Dr. Iko? And once again, let's celebrate Iko. Great job.
So yeah guys, that is the end of the seminar. I'm so sorry I wasn't able to video the rest as part of the session. So yeah, but I've come to the end of the seminar. I did learn a lot from this seminar, honestly. I feel like what I really needed was like a community of like-minded people who have the same thinking process, who have the same goals and direction, and learn from them and connect from them. So I did learn a lot from this session. And as you guys have heard in some few clips I was able to do. So yeah, I'm happy that I was able to finally come to this event and also connect with lots of people after the event. And I hope this vlog was helpful to you. I hope you learned a few things and all of that. And yeah, can't wait to see you guys in another video. So don't forget to subscribe and share to your friends, like the video, leave a comment, let me know what if you've heard about Vivera before or this is the first time hearing about Vivera and all of that. So yeah, I will see you amazing people in my next video. So you just stay amazing and you just stay blessed.